Okay, let's do this. Yeah. So I had the great fucking idea to buy a video camera and spend almost 1,200 euros, bucks, dineros, shekels, whatever the fuck you want to call it, on a video camera and an extra lens, which kind of forces me to push through with this impulse purchase new hobby thingy. So I thought, you know what? What am I? How about I push myself to actually do this by getting others involved? In this case, random strangers on the internet whose approval I'm going to crave in the next few weeks, months, days, hours, whatever. Yeah. So the whole objective of all this is, yeah, to get better at photography and videography. So planning to document everything, see how I improve, or get even worse than I already am. Video making is hard. I should have made a script. I should have made a script. I should have made a script. I should have made a fucking script. So anyway, the whole reason I got this impulse idea to buy a camera and extra lens and all the other shenanigans is because next year I hope to fulfill my dream and go to Japan for all the hentai, anime, and stuff, and culture, samurai, ninjas, dojos. That's dojos. That's what. But in order to do that, I'm thinking I'm only going to have the money and the time to do this once in my life. So I want to document it in a cool way, not on a fucking phone. That's all either post-processed or like shit. And considering I'm a complete fucking newbie, and I'm looking at this fucking screen while I should be looking at the camera. So back to reality, back to the topic. I want to get better at making pictures and making videos so that I can make like short compilations per city, per travel, so that I can look back and like, hey, I actually did something cool in this lifetime. And that's what I think for me taking pictures and videos is all about. Not just that, also sharing your interests, maybe help people along the way. So in that aspect, I'm hoping that for all the professionals, people who actually know what they're doing with these systems, I hope that they find some entertainment from me, like torturing myself, doing things the wrong way, trying to find my path and learning how to be at least semi-decent with these things. And for all people who are like me, are complete fucking noobs, I hope that you can learn from my mistakes. I'm probably going to post, I don't know, irregularly, but I'll make this into a series, and maybe you can learn from people that I learn from. I'll probably post videos of people who taught me stuff, and I'll show you the results. Small side note, I'm not a complete fucking noob when it comes to audio. So when it comes to audio, as you can see, I bought this very semi-professional microphone. My handle is Mr. McMikeman. I don't know why the fuck I chose that. I just, for some reason, really like this aesthetic of the microphone blocking my face. So you have to know everything from me, from my eyes, from my diminishing haircut, and from my one-hand movement, because my microphone arm is broken, and I'm holding it with my other hand, as you can see. So I only have one hand for expression. That was totally off topic and completely useless. What was the fucking topic? God damn. Oh my. Okay, yeah, I remember. So hopefully, complete newbies, follow me on this journey, learn from my fucking mistakes, and yeah, I'll post some of the things that I shoot. Hopefully, you will see an improvement in the shots that I take. Also, this video series is more of for people on a very low budget, because like most people my age group, I am fucking poor. Okay, that's why this investment was kind of stupid, but hopefully it'll pay itself back in like the good feelies, the yummy in my heart's tummies and that kind of stuff. Because God knows the warranty is gonna get fucking destroyed. So yeah, first off, before I actually bought the camera, I did a lot of research. And after all that research, I looked up a lot of videos on YouTube on how to use the camera. The videos I learned from the most, I will put them in the description, or I'll pin that in the comments. literally don't know how to do either of that, but I'm sure there's a YouTube video on that that'll teach me how to do that shit. Yeah. So I first started researching what camera should I buy as a complete beginner, and I didn't want one of those cameras, that has a fixed lens. I wanted something that I can change out because that feels more professional and looks really cool. Also, I had one of those fixed camera vacation things. They're nice and compact. They make decent shots, but honestly, I can make the same quality shots on my Sony Xperia phone. Sony Xperia phones have ridiculous manual camera focus settings. It's kind of insane how good a picture you can take with these bad boys if you know how to handle them. And I don't know how to handle them. Do I? I do. I do a little bit. So that was one of the criteria. Second one was I really wanted it to be a Sony, because the cool thing about these Sony Xperia phones is that they have like a diminished version of the alpha software, of the software from their alpha line cameras, which supposedly are like their flagship line of products. So then, after watching a lot of videos, reading some articles, the one camera that showed up in every, and I mean every fucking lists, was the Sony ZV-E10 and the Canon E50, I want to say, or M50. Either one of those two. So then it was quite clear for me, I'm going to go for Sony, because this is a software that I'm sort of familiar with. I got the camera, with including the kit lens, which I'm filming on now, and I thought, you know what, this is going to be a breeze. I already know part of the software, so I'm just going to, just try it out, test the waters. And turns out the menu was, oh my fucking god, the menus are fucking insane. There's so much I didn't know. Like, oh my god, like if you think one of these phone cameras can prepare you for what these cameras can do, they cannot. Well, they do a little, but they cannot. So I'm still learning how to use all of that, and yeah. So yeah, somewhere this week I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna take some pictures from before I learned stuff, and then I'll take some pictures with the stuff that I've learned over this week, and I'll take you along, and I'll explain exactly what I did to get hopefully better picture. Hopefully. So yeah, that's it for now. I should go out. It's a very, very sunny day, which is why my blinds are closed. And yeah, hopefully this will turn out into something good. God, what did I start?